I'm only streaming because I had a strong urge to play Dark Souls, so we'll probably only stream for as long as I want to do that. But, hello, welcome in, Amber. How you doing? Hello, hi. Hi, Cat. How you doing, friend? Welcome, bud. Alex. Hi, Alex. Turtle Sages, hello. Ghost Hat, what's up? Lack, hello. Bappy, hi. Lurkers, those of you that are there, I know there's some of you. My cats, I started talking and now my cats think I'm talking to them. So they're all surrounding me. And they're like, Mother, which of us gets to sit upon your lap? Mother, please. Mother, please. Mother, pick me up. Pet me. Oh. Hi, Blackie. You can come up. It's okay. Come on. Oh, is your claw stuck in the chair? Don't do that. Just come on. Oh, my God. He'll figure it out eventually. He's not very smart. A month of Yum. That's right. 30 watch. Actually, that's probably longer than a month. Realistically, because I don't stream every day of a month. I think I'd go insane. However, I do stream a lot of days. I stream 4 days a month. Wait, 2 weeks out of a month, I stream 4 days. And then the other 2 weeks, I stream 5. On a good week. So that's... I just did the math for this. I'm already forgetting. By the way, chat. Yeah, 18. Sure, that doesn't sound right. Is that right? 4. Well, that's not even accurate, because there's usually plus or minus. 10, that is right. You're right, that's 18. I did the math, and I looked at all of my past past few months, and it looks like I do about 20 to 23 streams a month. So, I don't know how that happens, but it does. Yeah, 50, yeah, somewhere around that number. And we all know I stream way too long, generally. So, something I mentioned yesterday, chat, which I'm just gonna get it out of the way here at the start. Something I mentioned yesterday is I'm going to push subs and stuff more. And one step towards that is I have a gold meter now. It's very, very fancy. It'll just pop up if somebody gifts a sub or if I switch scenes. But here, I'll show it right now. We have this one. And this one. It's just a normal, like, keep track of how much I need. I did the math. That's about... You know what's funny, chat? You see the 69? That's not a meme. The amount of money that I figured this is the amount I need to minimally live comfortably and do all of the things without anybody having to help me monetarily. Rounded up to 69 subs. And I thought that was pretty funny. So I decided to not round it up to 70, because hell yeah. Nice. Indeed. But these won't show too... I think the daily one will pop up every, hour or something. And obviously they'll show up if somebody donates a sub. Donates, gifts, subscribes, whatever. They're there. It'll try to push it more subtly. That way I don't have to push it. We have notifications on the screen doing it, so that's nice. But yeah, if I can hit that, that means I'll have enough money to pay bills, take care of the cats adequately, and also afford stuff for myself, and, maybe even be so blessed as to have spending money, which is not important. So a little bit over-under. And by spending money, I mean money for stream. And, a snack or something. Yeah. I will always have food, so that's not something to worry about. But, yes. So we'll see how this goes. If it goes a while and I can't hit the goals, I might have to rethink my life. But we'll worry about that in a month or two. Okay? Alright. Anyway, today we're... I spent, most of the morning... I was writing the math stuff for that, the C# and getting that all set up on StreamerBot for that goal counter thing. And then after I finished that, I just decided to organize all of the fan art into folders. Which I can show I can show that. I don't know. It's just 3 folders. I don't... Hi, Bappy. Oh, yeah. That's another thing I did. So now Team Salmon and Nug are run through K-Bonk now. That is the only thing I'm using K-Bonk for. I might switch everything over to it later. But for now, that is all run through that. Which means you can no longer cheat the system and have a happy little second throw. It works properly. Go ahead, try it. You won't get anything out of it. Is K-Bonk good? K-Bonk... Gnome? Bappy? Alright. Gnome is going off. Disabled. Gnome is disabled. K-Bonk is pretty good. The only problem I have with K-Bonk is it doesn't have StreamerBot integration. Otherwise, I would rather use K-Bonk. I'll give you Gnome back. I said it would be gone for a week. Because chat, you're going to regret that today. You're going to regret not having Gnome. Because if you remember my Dark Souls playthrough, well, you'll see. You'll see. You're going to regret your mistakes, chat. And you can blame Alex Newcomb. And, I don't know, some other people, but Alex Newcomb's the one I can give a name to easily. So, blame him. There you go. Yeah, you can use gnome emotes. Nothing's stopping you from that. Blackie, what are you doing? He's, like, stretching up long onto the... Did you miss gnome spam? Yeah, people kept just claiming there was gnomes hidden in every corner of every screen. There was gnomes everywhere. So I took away chat's toy. I took away chat's toy because they were shaking it in my face violently. That's pretty much what happened. That's okay. You still have the GameCubes to throw at me, chat. It's okay. Ooh. I mean, there's always you know, there's always, if we see a clown. Oh, why is this play? Come on, you can't just play this. Oh, man. If you see a clown, there's always, you know, there's always the Clussy. But history has shown people are not so willing to type Clussy. The what? Don't worry about it. So yeah, I've never done anything like this, but let's go over here. Oh, hang on. I need to bring Spotify with me. I don't think we have Spotify on that screen. I doubt you? No, I'm just being silly. There it is. Copy. I don't have an audio source on that screen. That's another problem. Hi, chat. Hello, welcome. Sorry, I wasn't intending to... Here, I know what to do. I know. Give me a sec. Okay, I know how to do this. I know a better way to do this fan art thing. So here, let me... What Where is it? Where is it? I made a whole scene. It has all the fan art and stuff ready. Just gotta do that. Thank you, Heart Mantis, for the 10 months. That's very nice of you. That should have triggered this thing. But it didn't. I might need to work on that some. I think it's really annoying the way StreamerBot has triggers for Twitch for subscriptions, because there's individual triggers for each type of subscription. There's not just like a catch-all option. So I think what I needed to do was add a resubscription, which is something. But thank you. That's one towards the daily goal. Let me update that manually since it broke. I'll get the automation on this fixed at some point, I'm sure. It worked in testing, but, you know, obviously I can't gift subs to myself to test, so you know. How do I do this? I guess I could just turn... Does this work? What if I turn on the 2023 slideshow? Oh, here we go. Oh, man. That's very fast. Oh, God. There's a bean. I don't know what order this is going in. Can I restart this? Hang on. How does this work? Loop. Once. Okay, here we go. This should be from the beginning of 2023, maybe. Is it going in order? I think it's going backwards. I don't know. Oh, God. How do I... Is there like a... Hang on. Hang on. Can I make it not progress automatically? Always play. How do I... Slide mode. Oh, manual. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so we can do a manual. Good. Great. We can do Emmanuel. Emmanuel. Manual? Manuel. Manuel. What am I talking about? Good. Chat, it was so hard to organize this. It took me forever. This is not the first... What is it? Is it starting... Why is it starting in the middle? What? Why is it starting in the middle? I hate everything. Here, let me, Oh, God, it's... Okay. We'll skip around to the very first thing that I could find that was fan art of me. Hang on. Spoilers. Don't look, chat. Don't look. Don't look. Spoilers. Oh, there it is. So, as far as I could tell, looking back in the Discord, this is the first fan art of me that was posted. It was done by Darlo. Which is very, very cute. It was done on a subathon. I'm sure there are other ones before this, and I just couldn't find them. If somebody else can, please help me. Because I want to organize all the fan art so I have it all for when I'm old and nobody remembers me. I can look back and be like, these were the good old days when I was a streamer and people remembered me and I remembered myself. What's this? This is Bappy, the infamous Wame, of course. The beautiful, infamous Wame. Why is it playing more Oh Wonder? Hang on. There we go. No, not that. Okay. I'm back. Sorry. God, I don't even remember the context for this. I think this was a Stardew Valley thing. I think this was one of the early Dingus and Degens. If I'm remembering correctly. I probably am not, but that's okay. Oh man, the Pride art. This is the Pride art for the Pride shirt that Maho made for me because I won it in a raffle. I still love this. I have a sticker of this on my... Where'd it go? Oh. I had a sticker of it on my phone. It's not on the back of my phone anymore. I don't know what happened. Now I'm just sad. This is about when you popped up? Yeah. I think it had been Stardew, Dingus, and Degen. I'm pretty sure. Because Dingus and Degen was just Stardew at the beginning. So that tracks. Also, this is all out of order. So I don't... I don't know why it's... I don't know why it's showing these images out of order. It's kind of pissing me off. I have them organized by date. I went through a lot of effort to do this, chat. Here, let me show you, because it's making me angry. I just want to prove that I organized everything, because I spent a long time on this. And then we'll go back to whatever order it wants to go in. I don't care. Do this. Yeah, so if we look here at my, Ah! Hi, me! I don't know why I screamed. If we look here, you can see. Like, look, it's all organized by date. It says who did it. I have in the like, thing I'm gonna put, like, what the actual name of the artwork is. I organized it! It took me forever, and I did it! Oh, it's not showing. Hang on. Now it's showing. Okay. Look, chat, I organized it. See? Look. See? Look. Bam, 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 bam. I did my best. OBS does not believe in me, so it's telling you lies and saying I didn't organize it. So, fuck you, OBS. Cute kitty. But yeah, we'll just go at whatever fucking pace it wants us to go at, I guess. This music is really loud. Thank you. Thank you for understanding my plight. Should you look and send if you notice any missing? If you want to. You don't have to, but yeah, sure. I did make sure to check the Creativity Showcase channel, because I used to not have a fan art channel, because I thought it would be, like, egotistical of me to have a fan art channel in my Discord from the start. So I didn't have one. So people just posted it in the art channel. And then eventually I made one, like, after a year, so... This is from Valen. This is just a sketch they posted. Among Us Balls. There's a lot of good Valen sketches around. Blackie is licking my arm vigorously. This is the wonderful piece that Bappy did that I believe got put up in, like, a showcase or something. I don't remember all of it, but you submitted this art piece to some sort of competition and it won some sort of prize, didn't it? Was, like, put on a wall. I don't know. It's very, very good. I really love this. This is the only piece of art of me as a human and me as my Sona in the same thing. And one of two pieces of art of me as human Yume. There's only two. And I cherish them both dearly. No prize got put up for all of June last year at a coffee shop. There we go. I couldn't remember the exact details. I'm sorry. I have a bad memory. But that's still really awesome. It's also a little weird to think my face and character was on a wall in a coffee shop. Like, across the country. Oh, man, look at this. I don't remember... I think this was made during one of our fishing trips. One of the fishing trip streams me and Yosh did. I don't know if it was a Sea of Thieves one, but... I remember this artwork. Nia made this, obviously. This is beautiful Nia art. Looks like a postcard. Wish you were here. 2023. If anybody remembers the context, I would love to know it. But I love the way Nia drew me here. It looks like how I dress, so it's pretty on point. Who made this? I love this little blob creature. It's so adorable. I don't remember... Here we go. It was Ducky. Ducky Glow made this. It looks like you could punch it. You know those punching bags? You punch them and then they come back up and they look all cute? Nobody probably knows what I'm talking about. Bop 'em, sock 'em, something? I don't know. They were popular when I was a kid. But that's what this makes me think of. I can't read the text. Too small. Punch me, clowns. Sure, yeah, something like that. What the original butter bath art sketch that Lack did. Those things, you have one as a kid, and the cats got it? Yeah. I didn't have cats as a kid. I broke my own. I punched it too much, and eventually it just stopped holding air. So. That is what it is. It's like not showing some of the art pieces. That's interesting. Um, it only skipping specific ones. Oh, it's not showing. No, I don't know why. Hmm. The sad blob. Here, the ones it doesn't show, I'll show manually at the end of the year once we loop back around. I don't know why it's not showing everything. Because your brain is broken, you think of the gag they do with one in the second Ninja Turtles movie. I don't think I've ever seen that. But the only Ninja Turtles movie I saw was, let me check. It was a really old one, and I hated it, and it traumatized me as a kid, and my mom would often laugh about how much I was scared of it. And that's probably why I don't like the Ninja Turtles. That and the gif of the Ninja Turtles and the pizza. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you don't, I can't show it on stream. It's against TOS. But I've shown it before in the Discord. So, I'm sure somebody knows. Yeah, here we go. 1991. Oh, no, there's an even older one that I... Okay. God damn it. Lucky, if you want to leave, get off my lap. Go. No, 91 is the second one. Oh, okay. God. Oh, God, these are horrible. Wait, where's the first movie, then? Here we go. Okay, yeah, I found... The original one is just called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's from 1990. Fucking horrendous, horrible film. Traumatized me. Hated it. Here, let me show you, chat. Let me show you the poster art. So there's that. There you go. Now you know. Don't watch this movie. Terrible CG. I'm sure it wouldn't bother me nowadays. First one is fun. Casey Jones is so hot. What's a Casey Jones? I assume that is an actor or actress. Oh, the character. It's a character. Okay. He's the guy with the hockey stick. You know, I don't know anything about Ninja Turtles lore. I blocked it all out of my brain because of that movie. But we're talking about art. Sad Blob. Sad Blob, as you know, you all know and love Sad Blob. It has become an emote since its debut in 2023. I think shortly after that, actually, I put it as an emote with permission from Lack. And it has stayed because it is beautiful. It actually receives a lot of use outside of stream, which surprises me. But it's just... I guess it doesn't surprise me because it's such a well-drawn crying emote. It just looks like it conveys how truly sad someone is. I think this was Valen. Let me check the folder. Yeah, this is another Valen sketch. Noop has a bot using it. It's amazing. You know what? That the Sad Blob emote is usually one of my highest used emotes every month. It's either that or the thighs, depending on how much cryptid spreads my thighs. That's a bad sentence. This is me in the bottom right as Garfield. In the middle we have Mako as I don't know, Nermal? Or am I Nermal in the bottom right? I'm gonna... You know what? I think I'm Nermal. I think I'm Nermal in the bottom right. I think Mako is Garfield. And I think Yosh is Odie, which, I mean, that checks out. I think a modern equivalent of this would be replace the middle with John. And the John Arbuckle could be like either Khan or Alex Newcomb. And then I could be Garfield or Nermal. I don't really care. What did we say I was? Nermal's mom? Somebody wrote that lore for me and I liked it. So long, freaks. This is another Valen. I actually really like this one. I wish I had a reason to use this. But I never have. And so it's just kind of sat on the Discord. But it's very, very, very me-coded. It's also it's based on my original Fursona design. Not even... So that's actually really cool. And the shoes are based on, I think, the shoe design Lack does for me, which is cute. But yeah. It's a great face, isn't it? Valen does a lot of good like Yume expressions, I think. I miss Phelan. We have another lack specialty, the bean. The bean, which is the center of the Mexican flag, which I believe is up next. Yeah. This asset gets reused whenever I can justify sticking it in a video game and replacing an image with it. I think it's my flag in 2 out of 4 of the Animal Crossings. Oh, chat, speaking of Animal Crossing, the Wild World save file got fucked up. One day I was skipping ahead by a few hours because I didn't want to log back in to check the afternoon prices on turnips. But I accidentally set the date, I think, to 2055 instead of 2025. And so I was like, whoa, hang on, this is too far ahead. What's going on? Like, I got in game and I'm like, why is time passed so far? So I went back. And if you know about Animal Crossing, time traveling backwards, I had a brain fart, is the worst thing you can do. So the town was filled with weeds. A lot of people left. And anyway, we'll talk about that whenever I get back to Animal Crossing eventually. Whenever I have time again. I'm considering dropping Wild World from the every Animal Crossing thing. I wasn't enjoying it much anyway. The nostalgia was the only thing keeping me going, and honestly, not that much. Why Yume riding the Pringle? That's a bean, homie. That's my bean. Would you like to flick my bean? Sorry. That's for the other website. Oh yeah, this. I don't know why Nia drew this, but it's like loosely based off of I mean, it's the John Arbuckle pose. For one, if you don't know, hang on. John Arbuckle pose. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. So if you don't know what this image is a reference to, well, fuck me. Thank you. I thank you for downloading a GIF file. Google. That's very helpful. Thank you. Who up riding they bean? That's for before and after stream, not during stream. So here you can see obviously the similarities and influence there. But I think the design is based on the Himbosim. GIFs are the new WebP. Yeah, I know. I mean, you can just convert them. You can just change the file extension generally on most WebPs and GIFs, and it'll just, you know, work. Not always, but you like that the image has the checkerboard PNG cutout, but is also cut out. Oh yeah, I actually really like that. It's very cool style. This is based on the Himbosim Yume, loosely, from what I know. I actually like this a lot. This is one of my favorites. I had this as my phone background for a while. That was a while ago. What do we got here? Oh yeah. Okay, for some reason it's doing these out of order. So these were done back at like the beginning of the year. These are a scuff tuber that Crisis made for me that is very cute. I used it for a couple streams back when I was still a PNG. It's very it's very, very goofy. Very, very polygonal. And I like it. It's cute. Here's another Valen sketch. I think it was part of a larger sketch. The Yume Snoozy. Here it is. This is from 7/15/23, chat. I've been abusing and reusing this asset that long. Isn't that incredible? It's going to disappear, unfortunately, once V2 is done. So we'll have to sunset it. And we'll have a send-off ceremony. But this art is one of my favorites. Lack did this. She did this during I think she did this during, this was during the Valvathon, right? Yeah, yeah, that would have been during the Valvathon. That would have been during the first Valvathon. Because I was exhausted as fuck during the first Valvathon. Because I didn't pace myself at all, and I tried to do everything back to back to back to back to back. And it was still really fun. Unfortunately, a lot of that footage is lost, but, you know. You're happy to make a new one? If you want to. I have some ideas for the end screen I'm already working on, but I'll get in contact with you as I get closer to finishing that. That way you can know. I'm to I guess I don't mind being vague. I'm gonna have it be like a fan art slideshow in the end screen. So I don't know. I'll tell you. I have some ideas. I'll let you know. Finishing, you say? You know me, always finishing on stream. This is the VR tuber that was made as well during the Valvathon, the first Valvathon, for my Half-Life Alyx experience, which was amazing. Unfortunately, all of that is gone. None of that footage exists. It didn't get recorded at all. It was a good time. I did a lot of dancing and making out with dead bodies. A lot of making out with dead bodies, like properly. Like there was a lot of corpse smooching. I think we had a corpse smooch counter, or chat started one. I don't think I had one on stream because I was in VR. There's some clips that exist from that, but it might be hard to find. I think it's on YouTube. The corpse dance clip is on YouTube. It's also part of the channel introduction thing. Also, hi, Crisis. Welcome. Here's the flappies opening. Oh, hey! Kissed the corpse more than we do. I know. This is Maho art. This is fucking Sorcerer Yume, which is beautiful. I like this art. I actually use this art sometimes in, like, games that let me import a profile picture. Like the original Lunacid. I'm zooming in because it's a very high-resolution image. And it looks much better. But yeah. Oh. What the hell? Center to screen. Okay, there we go. Must lurk, enjoy stream. Goodbye. Do not die. Oh, Bappy found it. Here is another lack. This is Yume leaning, doing something. Well, I know what the context is, but we'll get to the context in a moment. This is not the context. However, we have this. Here's the context. Which is, this is an ancient lost meme. There's too much here to explain, but I just look at this for a sec while I look at stream chat. Oh, I have most of these. Lack, thank you. The only one I don't actually have is this one, which I'll show right now. I don't know what date this was made. There, I'll show it on screen. It might pop up in the slideshow too, I don't know. But I'll show it right now. This is the Will It Blend Yumesuki art. Some people might remember this. I think this was another Dingus and Degen. And we were talking about me getting blended up into a smoothie. And Lack was like, I got you. And she drew this. It's also a stupid reference to Anonymous Agony. Yeah. Which only came about because I happened to know about Anonymous Agony, and I think we were talking about that, me and Yosh as well. It's a whole slew of references upon references, but it's good art. Who put Yume in the blender? It was Yosh. It's always Yosh. Good night, meat. Snatched AF? A little bit. Here is Yume as a knight. A Nightel knight. I actually really like this art. It's a cool design. If I were ever a Dark Souls character, I would hope I would look like this. A FromSoft character. I like the little kitty. There's a lot of kitties incorporated into the design. I look very intimidating and muscular. More Valen art. I like the colors here. It just looks like I'm getting fucking Shrek'd at a rave. And I'm here for it. Also based on my initial design. More Valen sketch. I think that's me as a plushie. The main reference was me getting blended. That was enough for you to go. Yeah. I remember it. You forgot the corpse dance was to 2 trucks. It was indeed. Here, I can show the corpse dance. We can, hang on. We can watch the corpse dance together, chat. Give me a sec. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. It's, obviously it's not, like, landscape or anything. You know, it's portrait. But what can you do? Lost footage. This is an ancient relic from the before times. Let me pause the music and let us begin. How do I... Oh, shit! Ah. This is me talking over
all that said,
the mic on the corpse.
Two trucks having sex. Two trucks having sex. My muscles involuntarily flex. Two trucks having sex.
Am I giving up?
Two trucks having
terrible.
sex. My muscles
Bodies are heavy, chat.
involuntarily flex.
Oh god.
Two trucks making love, American made. Built for top, too beautiful. American angels in the sky. Groan and cry.
Anyway. Russell watching from the headset. Alex, so you were right.
Beautiful. What mic was I using for that? I was just using the microphone on the Oculus headset that I borrowed from Yosh. So it just sounds very different because it was right up against my face. It was like up against my ear. It's not a very good mic. But it was the only option because otherwise I would have to use the microphone that was miles away from me on the floor. Because I was doing that... If you don't know, the first Valvathon and most initial VR streams were done in a big, empty room filled with exercise equipment. And it was all pushed to the side and the computer was in one corner on the floor. Forgot to add the real girl. Oh, yes. This one. This is the lost art, too. Hang on. Here, I can show this before we move on. I don't know the date for this one, but that's okay. Oh god, this was this is an idea that I was actually me and Lack had a similar idea, which was take real Yume and incorporate it into Yume in some way, which I'm doing for V2, but we don't gotta talk about that. It's the thigh emote sketched out to fit me, so it's there you go, chat. There's lore accurate Yume with the body all lined up with the legs. Incredible. It actually lines up fairly well. Just take that as you will. You know, I actually wear those shorts all the time. It's funny to see that on the emote because I'm constantly wearing those. I like that art. It makes me silly. Makes brain silly. I'll do the rest of any other like lost arts that we don't see. I'll do those in near the end. But oh, let me get the music going again. Has Dispenser Yume that Darlo made for some reason. Some Dingus and Degen bit probably. I don't remember. But I love the art. I think there's a transparent version. This was made by Crisis. Scrungly Yume sitting in a spotlight eating butter. Me as a cat, not a cat girl, just a cat. I think I'm saying meow woo. Not quite sure. There were a few arts from 2022. I see. I didn't check that far back, I'll be honest. We'll go all the way back some other day. But I'll be sure to, now that I know, I'll be sure to add those. So this is 2023 onward, I guess, would be the best way to put this then. Because a lot of the time I don't get to show fan art on stream. Because it just happens and I don't notice that people have posted it. Or they post it after stream or in between streams. And I forget to show it. Another Valen sketch. I love the expression I have here. I don't... I like... Valen, I don't want to color. Frowny face. I like this one. It makes me happy. This was done by... I think this was done by Melody. Melody sings, I think. A Melody. Melody. It was done by Melody, yes. I like this one, actually. I don't know where I am. I feel like I'm sitting on a windowsill looking outside. It's kind of what it gave to me, but I like the vibes. And it represents my terrible posture very well. So, I'm here for it. Expression on Valen's sketch makes you think of the animated Grinch in the best way possible. I do have Grinch vibes. Yeah. This is not the first time I've been told this. Here is the only other real girl art that exists. Unless we include my thighs. This was made by Maho. There's two versions of this, I think. One where I'm more pale and one where there's a bit more color in my skin. I really like this. I think it's still my Steam profile picture. Maybe? Yeah, it is. This made me very happy when I got it. It was my profile picture for a very long time. There's thigh fan art? I mean, there's... I was referencing the thing you did. But, yeah. I don't think there's any fan art of my thighs. I don't know. I don't think they warrant that. If you have drawn that, let me know. They're thick, but they're not like that thick. This was made by Treaty, actually. I think this is... I don't know. It's cute. No thighs, damn. Hello, welcome. Hi, Cryptid. The daily sub counter is still broken, but I'll increase it manually. That means we hit the daily sub goal. Thank you. Wow. Welcome in. Hello. Thank you for 17 months. There we go, chat. We're doing it. I won't normally go like, wow, we hit the daily sub goal. I'm excited because I set it up today, so I just want to point it out. I feel special and good. I'm sad it's not working. But, you know, 17 months is low-key insane. Yeah, that's over a year. That's more than I would subscribe to me for, so. You just checked Ibis Paint. You found an old Yume doodle you never posted. Well, feel free to post it. I might toss it in at the end, with some other stuff that I have been sent. Oh! I forgot this was in here. This was drawn by Nepsy. This is one of the couple arts they made. I really like the outfit they gave me here. Just very like casual winter, like cold weather. I don't know, it's cute. And I like their sauna here too. It's very, very cute. I like this one a lot. Staring up at the stars. There's actually a lot of art of me staring at the stars. It's a pretty common thing. Which makes sense considering I start in the early afternoon and stream until like 1 in the morning, I guess. I'm one of your Oshis? Oh. No one's ever said that to me. Wow. Thanks. I'm glad you like being here. I hope everybody likes being here. I hope people enjoy the stream enough to warrant the amount of money I ask for now. And I hope the content is rewarding. Here is more Lack sketch. This is Lack sketching out a rat Sona. I remember this because I was mentioning how I'm gonna do a rat Sona toggle for V2. Well, at that point it wasn't V2. It was supposed to be a toggle for this, but I'm just gonna redo this entirely. But she got very excited and drew this, and I love this art so much, especially the top left up here. Like, look at this face and listen to this music. It just works. Yeah. Here we go. Why does it do that? Don't do that. Stop doing that. That's not the center of the screen. You know, actually, oh god, this is 9L again. Actually, I think this is the first 9L art that we've. No, this is the second one. Yeah, this is the second 9L art that we have seen. I really like this one. I like the blue coat. My character never really has enough blue on them. I always get drawn in a lot of purple and brown and red. But I really like blue as a color on my character. And I don't know, I just look cute and happy here. And I'm not often cute and happy in real life. Well, maybe cute, but not happy. So it, you know, it's nice. I don't know if anybody remembers the context for this art piece that Nia made. It was some group event we were doing. And Korra, I was sitting on Korra's lap. I was like a little baby. This is little baby Yume Korra is taking care of, and I think about this occasionally. It gives me pleasure in life, I think. I think there's also like a baby Yosh in the same art piece, but I could be misremembering. I don't know for sure. More sketch. I actually really like the sketch, this design. It made me want to make like a, I don't know, it made me, I know it's not what it is, but it made me think of like a sports like tracksuit coat thing with like one of those, what do you call them? Ponchos, I guess. It's not the right word. Like a poncho thrown over. I don't know. I like it. I like the design. I like the colors. I like the expression I'm giving. Because it looks like you just found shit in your cereal, and I'm very happy about it. And it makes me happy. Another Valen sketch. I think this art gets completed as we go along. Here's the Garf tuber that Lack made. These are two stills of it, but it's still here. It's still saved on the computer. I still intend to use it when it is applicable. In fact, I might even I got Lack's blessing to transform it into a proper VTuber. So we'll see how that all goes. But that should happen at some point in the far future. Here's the same art piece again from Valen, getting some color in it. I love the way they shade my eyes. Because of that, I'm going to add eyeshadow to the... A lot of people draw me with eyeshadow on my upper eyelid, and I'm probably going to do that for V2, because I actually really like that look. Pony Sona. Beautiful Pony Yume. As seen in the Ram Ranch clip during the BRB. Yet again, beautiful art made by Lack. What is my cutie mark? Hang on. Is that a full deck logo? What is that? I'm uncertain. Inform me. Here is me with mouth open. Same Pony Sona. Very good art, actually. It matches the art style very well. Oh, here's the finished version of that sketch we saw a couple times. It's an eye, two lights, and tiny flames. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I like it, though. I think it might be a reference to Full Deck, back when that was still... we were trying to do that. I don't know. I like the colors here. I like the way that Valen shades the eyelids and everything. It just looks nice. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is Yume Jax. Because I misspoke during a played-up collab with Choco Jax, I think. And this monstrosity was created with the permission of both myself and Choco. Made by Lack, of course. It's like Cat Dog, but it's me and I hope we're friends, and a friend stuck together. I don't know how going to the bathroom works. I don't know if I want to know. I think we'll just move on. This is from Moxie. I don't remember. Wasn't this supposed to be earlier in here? Oh no, it's not. I like I like the ribbon on the tail. I like how Moxie's art, I always look so, like, violent and evil. And, like, I like that. I look very yandere. And it kind of fits the original design and intention for my character. Which I'll be leaning into a lot more once V2 is done, chat. I hope you're ready. Oh, this is Valen. Valen did art of Mudo. I don't know how many of you remember Mudo. It was a character I roleplayed in a Minecraft thing. That whole thing is up. My POV of that whole thing is up on YouTube if you ever want to dive into that. But I actually really enjoyed that. I like that character. It's a good time. More Moxie art. This is the one I think of when I think of Moxie. It's me covered with blood on my hands. I like the red dress. I like the fluffy tail, honestly. I don't draw myself with a fluffy tail, as you can see. But I might change that for V2. I don't know. I am a shapeshifter, so who knows? I think this was Enzo. Yeah, this is Enzo Lover. This was not made for Pride, as you may think. This was made around my birthday, actually. I don't know if it was intended to be for Pride, but I really like this. I don't have much more to say other than hell yeah. Yume that lifts. Yeah. A lot of people draw me that way, which I choose not to read into. Oh god, hi Summer. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Here's the same art, but just a different version that was uploaded without the lighting and the trans flag in the background and shading. More Nepsi art. I like this one. I really like Nepsi's little sketches. Not more than their full art, but I like when artists do little doodles like this. It makes me happy. Sometimes more happy than, like, fully rendered and drawn out art, honestly. Because it really gets across the character of art styles more when you don't put all that extra stuff on top, at least in my opinion. But, I don't know, it's cute. I like both, in both directions, honestly. There's no thing. I think they're throwing bits at me, because they got to throw bits at me for my birthday, I believe. Because I always yell at people to not give me money, and I guess I'm gonna have to stop doing that. You've been in the commission hole, you want to do small things again? Small thing, do them for yourself. Just do a small thing. Do a little small for yourself as a treat. I need to move to the side so we can properly see this one. Let me scooch. This is you've probably seen this recently since me and Yosh have been playing through this again, which we should be finishing on Tuesday. I don't know about finishing, but the plan is to do more Andy and Lele this upcoming Tuesday. So look forward to that. But this was from the original Andy and Lele segment that we did on a mystery meet, actually. Before we became obsessed with it and decided to play every chapter. And I still think about this art all the time. Because, in a lot of ways, the dynamic... you know what? Let's not. Andy and Lele scare me, and how close they are to either of us sometimes scares me. Let's move on. Here's a sketch of Yume being comfy with a coffee. I think I wanted to... This is one of the things I wanted to commission Lack to make an emote of. At one point. Which I never have money to do that. But when I do... There you go, Lack. There's a spoiler for you. Because I just think it's cute. But yeah, so that'll probably be a thing that gets done. I was happy to find this one. Because I didn't know where it was. I thought I had saved it somewhere else. More Moxie art. Me with a blue shirt again makes me happy. I need more Yume with blue. And we're back around. There's all of 2023. Yeah. Oh god, this is gonna take forever, chat. Maybe we won't get to Dark Souls. Because we still have 2024 and 2025. Do I not have the first image you made? I do. I'm just gonna I'm gonna share it at the end because I didn't save it in the slideshow thing, like I said. Or I guess I can show it now. It's from 2023. So here's two art pieces that I didn't have that were drawn in 2023. This one is from Bappy, I believe. I don't know why I'm saying I believe. I know it is. Hello? Never before seen Yume sketch. Allegedly. Blank. Chaos Yume. It's good. I like it. And, of course, the art piece from the other Pride merch. The wonderful trans keep dreaming gay creatures. As seen on Yume merch. All around. Where is it? Hello? I just downloaded it. Where'd it go? Ugh. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong folder. There it is. Oh, God. Such high resolution. Beautiful. Here we are. There's a lot of individual assets for this, but here's, like, the full art piece. This actually, I remember back during the first Pride Month I was streaming, I used a lot of the assets for this, for the starting soon screen and stuff. I had it all, like, chopped up, and it was a big part of that. I think you can currently still get this as stickers on the merch site, but I could be wrong. Your GF has one of those stickers on her laptop? Fuck yeah. I still love the phrase, keep dreaming gay creatures. I think about that when I am sad. Oh man. Do I have the energy to go through 2 more years of fan art? Sure I do. Let's get a bit quicker. Oh god. Oh god, hang on. We're gonna go a bit quicker. I'm gonna try to push through this, chat. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go rapid fire. There's a little bit less fan art in 2024, thankfully. You did find it funny you introduced yourself with the hand touch. I don't have the hand touch art, no. If you want to send that, yeah, I can show that off. At the end of 2024 here. That's the problem. I don't save a lot of fan art. I just look at it, it makes me happy. Sometimes I save it and I lose it. Pew, 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 pew. This is one of my favorites Nia drew. This was my wallpaper for a long time as well. Nia draws a lot of good wallpaper art. Oh, here we go. Here's the interaction that led to, I'll just show it now. The art that initially led to Lack joining the community. And now she is here. And I am here, and we are friends. Because oh god. I saw Jeff posted my emote. Jeffy told me, show me brain. I was like, oh, I like brain. Nice emote, we should touch hands. Yeah. That what was I playing? I don't even remember. I think it was My Lovely Daughter or My Lovely Wife, one of those. So this is that initial art from the meeting. Yeah, if you want to post the clip, go ahead. The power of friendship. Yeah. It's very cute. I'm trying to find a... There, that's probably the best place to look at it. If you're on a mobile, I'm sure it looks like garbage. Too lewd, I know. That's the exact reason I said that. I was like, what's the most, like, not sus thing that's sus that I could ask somebody? Chat, I'm gonna go check on the dogs real quick. I heard one of them bark. I think they might want to come back inside. So I'll be right back. I'll put the fan art back on autoplay real quick, and then we'll go through it all when I get back. But yeah, have a good time looking at it while I'm gone. Hello, I jumped back in my body. Fan art's so cool. I genuinely, yes. I never thought I would be someone who would receive fan art. So the fact that I'm doing this right now is mind-boggling to me. Genuinely. Like I said, I didn't even have a fan art channel when the Discord opened. I thought it was like too presumptive and egotistical of me. So people were just posting fan art in like the art showcase thing. Because I was like, no, I don't deserve it. No. We talked about this one already. Beautiful art. But I do want to say, I love the way Nia drew my eyes in this, actually. I look so fucking fed up. I look like I'm gonna murder you. I don't know what you did, whoever took the picture, but I'm gonna kill you. Tracks? Yeah, a little bit. Andres! Hello! Hi! Thank you for the raid. Welcome. If you don't know me, my name is Yume. I'm a cat girl on the internet, a real girl in real life. I do a variety of things. Welcome. Hope you had a good stream. What were you up to, homie? We're looking at fan art. You posted the clip? Yeah, I saw. So there, if you're curious about that art from before, it's here. I can it's up above. See said clip above. I'm trying to push through the art quickly because this is taking a long time and I'm gonna get very winded if I don't keep going. The butter wash, which you can see the butter wash actually on the icon for the nut redemption, if you so choose. You had a great stream, played Date Everything, and let me say these characters. Oh, I've heard. I'm sure I'll get it. I'll play it one day when I can afford $30. That's what the other, like... So going back to the sub goal thing that I set, the monthly and whatever sub goals, just while I'm on thinking about it. I'll show it while I talk about it. So part of what went into this calculation was thinking for things like that, like, you know, accommodating for getting games for stream and equipment, replacing, you know, broken controllers or whatever, saving up money for you know what I mean? So that's part of what goes into that as well, not just cat food and cat stuff. But yeah. I need to fix it. It's not auto-updating, and I don't know why. I think I might need to add a trigger for resubscribing, but I don't know. I'll figure it out over like a week or so. You will 3D model this as soon as you can? Wait, what? 3D model what? Ooh. Oh, the butter? Hell yeah. If you so desire. I won't force you. I hope you had a good time playing Date Everything, Andres. I'm looking forward to playing it eventually, and probably not dating anything like at all. I'll say to no to like half the shit I see. Dark Souls, am I right? I know, right? Hey, look, the category says just chatting, okay? So I'm not lying about what I'm doing. The category's right. Don't you sass me. You head to raid and go? No, that's perfectly fine. Raid and run. That's what I do to everybody I raid. Every person I raid, I run away as fast as possible so I can go back to not existing. I understand. This is a sketch, I think, by Moxie. I don't know if this ever got finished, but I like it, so I put it in. I don't remember the context for this, but this was done by Bappy. It makes me happy. Crisis made this. I really like this. It's very cute. I don't know what to do with it, but I'd like to have some sort of outfit or something based on this, like, design of Yume here, because it's a very cute Yume. Like a white fur Yume. I don't know. I like it. More Crisis art. Me and Krybis doing the heart hands. You know, chat. Actually, I'm working on Don't tell Crisis. I'm working on a duo emote that is Tails and what else is it? Tails? Like our tails put together in a heart. Don't tell them. Because I probably will take forever to finish it. You love the Neon Genesis Evangelion inspired background. Thank you. I didn't make it. The background was made by the wonderful Lack Lovester. Here in chat, my moderator and friend. Early on in my stream, I actually had like a really janky version of this that I made myself by like tearing apart, you know, like using photo editing and shit because I didn't feel like drawing anything. And instead of that, Lack was like, here, I got you. And she drew this. Your tentacle wings are missing in this one. This is the original one that I've had saved forever. But yeah. I don't know. This has been my starting my just chatting screen for so long. Welcome in, Chaotic Mass. I hope you're having a good one. I like this art a lot. It's cute. I want more duo art of me and other streamers. But I would have to be the one to draw it mostly. So we'll see how that goes. I think this was in reference to a played up session. I'm not sure. Oh god, I remember this. This was the first stream I ever did where I talked to Kazuha. First Yosh stream I ever talked with Kazuha. And we bonded over getting really angry at Yosh. And Bappy drew this. Because even the chat, I don't remember what happened. We were just screaming at Yosh about something, all of us. The chat, Kazuha, and me. Just so fucking angry at him. So Bappy did this in reference to the, I believe, a JoJo scene. I don't know JoJo's, but I'm pretty sure that's what this is. I still love this. I think about this. Someone mentioned the one JoJo gif. Yeah. This was birthday art this year. For me and Yosh. That Bappy drew. I'm actually missing, I know for a fact, I'm missing quite a few birthday arts from 2023 and before. Because people have always drawn us together for birthday. Since they're so close. So there's probably some that aren't here, or that weren't here for like 2023. But we'll find it. The fighting game Yume Anatomy, I do like it. I like Buff Yume. This was made by, I believe, Sagebug, somebody who is, to my knowledge, no longer around, but they were around for a few months, and they drew this very cute art of me picking up Little Paper Mario. I don't remember the context. I hope I'm not boring him. Even if I am, I still love it. I don't care. It's cute. I love it. This is another Crisis. I don't know the context for this one, just a sketch. I think Crisis did this as a warm-up sketch. Real... Yeah. I don't know. I like it. Oh, here's a sketch of the Seuss. We have the full Seuss later, but there's the sketch that was posted. I don't know why I saved this, because we saw this art earlier, but Valen made a playlist of music that reminds them of me, which I still have saved and I listen to, actually, when I'm, like, drawing, so that's fun. This was done by Naito. Pixel art Garf Yume. That is very cute and really well done. And, I like it a lot. It means a lot to me. Here it is, the Yumesuki. Yumesuki! Sorry. This was in reference to the Dr. Seuss Day stream, which I missed this year. I missed Dr. Seuss Day this year. I was too busy, unfortunately. But next year, chat, you gotta hold me to it next year. We gotta finish the Cat in the Hat game, okay? I'm counting on you and me. Together we can remember. And we'll finish that Cat in the Hat game. And it will be terrible. This is a reference to a meme. This is Oh God, Nia drew me in the ball pit, searching for Bobby in the ball pit. Shoutouts to Bobby, who's probably choking on ball pit balls. This is a meme and a half that has been going for too long. At this point, Bobby has probably gone through the center of the earth, back to like the other side, and he's on his way back through the ball pit, and he's gonna shoot out like feet first. I don't know what's gonna happen. More Nia art of Yume, but a cat. I will have a cat Sona soon. More Nia art. This was for Easter. This is well, I mean, you can see. Yeah, it's good art. This one I also had as a phone background for a while. It's very voluptuous Yume. Cabot Yume, yeah. Where you left off, his head is still above the surface. Damn. He's still there. Bobby might pull through. More Bappy art. I don't remember the context, but I was probably mad at Yosh. So it's a reference to an image. I was angry at Yosh, and somebody brought this up, and Bappy drew it, I believe, and it's a great image, whatever the reason. There's a lot of fan art of me beating up Yosh. Like, out there in the world. There's more than 5, which is a lot. People must think I really hate him. Oh, God. Butter Ace Yume Club. I don't even remember the context for this. I think it was an NFT thing, a joke that I made about turning myself into an NFT. I could be wrong. Correct me if I am, but this was drawn by Lack. She made this. We were just making fun of NFTs. Yeah, I thought so. Oh shit, who made this one? Agent Water Buffalo. There we go. They are not in our Discord, but they made this during a Dingus and DGen. I don't remember the context, but I like the art. I think I was threatening Chadley, and this was drawn. Or I was asking if I could ban a Chadley. Oh, there you go. Chad, if you wish to catch up on the Bobby saga, feel free to join the Discord, or if you're already in, go check Stream Chat, and you can watch him slowly sink into the ball pit. Every time I mention him in the ball pit, he sinks a little deeper. Every stream I mention him, I should say. More 9L. Beautiful, tasty 9L art. I think this one is actually one of my favorites. I like the trans colors going on here, obviously, but they're like incorporated in a not obtrusive way. It just looks very nice and part of the outfit, like it was intentionally designed. Your whole app died. That is because the Twitch mobile app is hot garbage. This was a mouse sketch done in MS Paint, I believe, by Silvery. Yeah, it was done by Silvery. I actually really like this. I don't think they liked it very much, but for drawing with a mouse quickly, this is pretty cool. This is a painting Darlo made. And when she met me, she gave it to me, and it's hanging on a wall now. It's still hanging on a wall here, actually. Oh no, it's not. It's on a shelf. Okay, well, either way, I still have this, but very cute. This was made by Cryptid. This is a little PNG tuber that he made for me. But it's just an animated GIF form for ease of displaying on stream. I look like I would cause many mischief and death, and I love it. I still use it occasionally when I'm on other people's streams. I'm not often on other people's streams, though, so if you ever visit your GFs, you'll put something in the post for me. Hell yeah. Another 9L? More blue outfits? Fuck yes. 9L loves to draw me in blue, I'm realizing, and I'm here for it. I like the stars in my eyes. It's kind of cute. It gives a very different vibe from Heart in Eyes Yume. That was the last one you made? Oh, of those? Well, good. I'm glad I got it then. This... I think this is also silvery. Yeah, this is also silvery. This is another sketch they did. Representing me petting one of my cats. Just being on my lap. As there is currently, actually. Jean is on my lap, and I'm petting her. This is a reoccurring thing on stream. I don't often mention it. Sometimes I do, but I'm pretty much always petting a cat. 9L again. Me and 9L. I like the outfit here. Very good. I like the little me on the paper 9L is holding. If you look closely. Look real closely there. There's a little Yume. It's very cute. I think this one was Nia. You probably know the meme this is a reference to. The joke here is that when Yosh asks me a question, I always say no. I know but Yosh a lot. Instead of yes ending him, I know but. Because I hate him. / positive. I really like this piece. And there we go. That's 2024, chat. 2025 is thankfully not as long, so we'll do that real quick. There's way more fan art than I realized. Like a lot more. Like, I didn't think. You know, I just didn't think people would care to do this. It's baffling. Why is it out of order? Okay. Let me find the first piece in the folder. It's bothering me. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter at this point, does it? Well, here's everything we have so far from this year. You counted 4 total from 2022. Okay. I mean, if you want to post them in stream chat, or like a link to them, I can show them real quick. If you make it easy for me to do so, I can do that. But I do want to play Dark Souls, and I'm kind of running out of energy to talk nonstop like I have to do for this. You haven't made any other peekers, because translating it into people is hard. Oh. Maybe I'll get a worm PNG. Oh, okay. Worm on a string, you may. Hell yeah. My Sona count continues to grow. This is the first art piece Sano did of me after they managed to find my stream again and find me again. For those who don't know, Sano is the artist who drew my original Fursona that this VTuber is based on, which I believe you can still see in the About section below. So it came all the way back around. I based this off that, and they drew this off this, and it's, I don't know. I really like this piece. It's good. Also, the thighs, mwah, perfect. Captures exactly what I want to translate. Oh, here we go. This is supposed to be near the front. This is Silvery did this, I believe. Yes. I really love this. There's 2 of these. They're slightly different. One of them has a mask on, and one of them doesn't. But I really like this piece. I think it was done with the lasso tool, so it's kind of interesting that it looks so accurate. Hi, Apollo. Welcome. You didn't realize that? Yeah. Sano is... I've known Sano for a while. We haven't talked in a long time, but I've known them a long time, and they're a great artist, and we've talked occasionally over the years, and now they're back around, and it's cool. Good friend. This was birthday art that Titusson made for me and Yosh. I believe it's a reference to when we were playing Helldivers, and we were standing at the window pretending we could see constellations. And I guess that moment just stuck with Titusson, and we have this art, and it's one of my favorite pieces. I really like it. I like the way the reflection is done. It's very good. Excellent. This I don't even think this is going to show up on stream. This is fan art that Ghost Hat drew of me in the sand on a beach. You can kind of see it here. I thought it worth including because it made me smile. You know, art comes in all shapes and forms, chat. I mean that genuinely. More 9L art. I like the outfits 9L puts me in. All these like chopped up little art things, or not art, chopped up little like shirts with like a lot of breathing space. That's the kind of shit I do actually wear. or would like to wear in real life. Oh, here we go. Okay, Bappy posted some 2022 art that we'll look at after this. This was, I believe, silvery? I think. Yeah, this was silvery. They drew this... I think they said they drew this from memory without looking at any reference for me. I really like this piece. It gives me Invader Zim vibes. I don't know how to explain that. But I like it. It's very cool. I love the colors, especially in the background. It's the exact kind of colors I would pick for a background. This is Yume Athena that Bappy sketched out. I like this piece. Because of this, we have the bald Yume as well, which is somewhere in stream chat if you want to look. Recent addition to the emotes, we have the Yume buffering as a reference to one time my stream cut out, but only on my end. Apparently chat could hear me the whole time, but my VTuber was broken. And I was making a very derpy expression, and it was just a good time. And now we have that beautiful emote because of it. Oh, you also may notice, chat, we do have a new emote. I finally added Larry to the emotes. I don't know if he's available yet, but he should be there soon. He's been a Discord emote for so long. I thought, why not add him to the stream proper? There he is. There's the boy. I love him. I found Larry in a collection of GIFs in a folder on my old hard drive, and the file was earmarked as having been created in 1989 or something. It's an ancient fucking GIF. I don't know who originally made it. I don't really care. But it's there. I guess if anybody knows, I give them credit. I don't know. And here is, I believe, the most recent piece of fan art that Sano drew of me. Just the other day, in fact, that I quite like. I like the pose here. I don't know what it's a... This is a reference to something, but I can't place it because brain bad. You're gonna go yeet off to work? Your last night shift. Fuck yeah. I hope you like day shift more. I hate day shift, but hopefully you don't. Thank you for watching, Cryptid. Bye! Apescape music. Brain go... You think you saw that GIF used in MSN Messenger in your childhood? Probably. I saved it a long time ago when I was a small child, and it stayed on an old hard drive, and it's come back around. And now it's an emote on my stream. And here is one more piece of Sano art. It's me and Sano Sona sitting at a bar, I think. I'm lighting up a doobie, it looks like. I have a real delicious shit-eating expression on my face, and Sano looks very surprised and distressed about something they've just drank. I'm not quite sure what. But I like it. I wonder if this is why they were asking me what my favorite alcoholic beverage was. Penis? Nice. Oh. Emotional support, Larry. You only like day shift. Oh, okay. Enjoy day shift. I hate day shift. I hope you enjoy it. Bye. Did you say none because you don't have a drink? I did. I told that I... Ah! Hi, Cryptid. Wait. That's confusing. Bye? Get out of here. Yeah, no, Sano asked what my favorite drink was, and I said I don't drink anymore because, I have a problem with alcohol. And, I think I said something about, I smoke weed, though, so here we are. Which is true, chat. I only will drink on Christmas from now on. That's my only plan. Only to drink on Christmas, and if I drink any... Even then, only one drink. Just a glass of whiskey or maybe rum. Do I vape it or smoke it? It depends. I keep a vape with me in my room that I use most of the time. Occasionally I'll do that. I'll do flower. But only if I'm smoking with other people. Like if I'm smoking a joint with Kat, then that's fine. And I'll also do edibles when I have like really bad shoulder or neck pain or back pain, lower or upper. I have a lot of spine issues. So my back and shoulders and neck hurt very bad very often. And the edibles help a lot. Plus, marijuana is completely legal in New Mexico. So that's nice. It has been good to just use it medicinally and not be afraid of getting in trouble. And I could just, like, carry my vape pen around with me and be like, yo, I have this. If I'm, like, having an episode, like an episode of, like, PTSD, I can, like, take a vape and it does kind of help ground myself. It'll usually make me anxious, but I'd rather be anxious than like reliving a past experience. So, but yeah, that's the end of the fan art, except for the 22 art, which we'll show here really quick. Some images that Bappy found. These aren't in any particular order to my knowledge. Actually, it looks like you did post them in order, chronologically. Yeah, you did. So this is the first round of birthday art that was ever done. 9L did this for me on my very first birthday stream. The day after my first birthday stream. I don't even think I had affiliate yet. I might have just gotten affiliate. I got affiliate around now, I think. I don't know. Somebody do the math for me, but it's very cute. I love this. I think about this art piece when I think about birthday art. I am surprised I didn't realize it was missing, but I don't know. I'm an idiot, so. Here's another one. Another birthday art. Part of the birthday tradition. Somebody will always draw us fighting. And here's the start of that, with Bappy drawing us fighting over a piece of cake. Because I think we were arguing about whose birthday it was when it hit midnight on my stream or something. I don't quite remember the context, but I like this piece. Here, you can get closer up. There we go. Good. I'm very brown. Here is... Who is this? Kenzilksvi? I don't think they're in the Discord anymore, but they did this. I think this is them. I remember this piece. I like it. It's cute. I don't know the pose. I feel like it's a reference to something, but I like it. Here is fan art that Mako drew of me. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Yume fan art drawn by Mako Inari. As you can see here, come cute. This is there's a lot to unpack here. Let's just move on. And you would say something profound and uplifting if you weren't exhausted. You hope your repeated attacks against me and my Sona streams can do the talking. Oh yeah, no, I will say the receiving fan art has given me quite a lot more confidence than I've ever had about me being entertaining. Even though it wanes now and again, that's mostly my bipolar. And now that I'm on mood stabilizers, it's honestly been a lot better. Not having to deal with major depressive episodes or manic episodes, just kind of being Yume. So that's pretty cool. Here is just a fan art of everybody in the circle at the time. I don't recognize the bear, but there's Soup, there's Yosh, there's John Pizza Bolt, there's Gobi, there's Nat. Nat is a lie, or Natalie Groves. I always sprach their name because I'm an idiot. And then, of course, there's me. And that is seemingly all of the fan art from 2022. There's all of the fan art of me that exists to my knowledge, chat. It's all done. I'll probably make use of those slideshows and incorporate them into an end screen thing at some point, and I'll probably grow the collection. That way we can show off people's fan art in a non-obtrusive way. That way it doesn't take up almost 2 hours. Monthly sub goal, hell yeah. It's not supposed to show the daily sub goal after it's hit, but whatever. I don't know. I fucked everything up. I'll fix it eventually. What I'll probably have to do is, like mid-stream, I'll probably have to, like, readjust some of the streamer bot commands one day. Okay, chat. We are actually gonna do Dark Souls now, but I'm gonna go get food. I'm gonna go warm up food. I'll be gone for, I don't know, 5 minutes, maybe 10, probably not. I'll take a pee as well. So I'll do that real quick. We'll go on break. I will ping everybody when I get back in the Discord, like I always do. Piss cam. I think that's against TOS. Because I sit down to pee, so I don't know how I would do that without, Anyway, that's way too much information. Yes, if you do not want to wait around and watch the BRB screen, feel free to go join the Discord. I will at everyone when I return, and we will be playing Dark Souls Remastered. We will be returning to a save file that is over a year old, and I'm really excited to play that for a couple hours tonight. So, yeah. If you're going to stick around, be sure to go get a snack, take a break, take a stretch, do all that good stuff. If you're going to head out, thank you very much for watching. I do genuinely appreciate it. Yeah. See you in a sec.